Hello everyone, welcome to Confab with me Mehak and welcome to Skill Ninja. I hope all of you have been doing very well. You had a wonderful week, you did something productive, you did something for your own progress, you did something good this week. So I welcome all of you to this wonderful confab today where I have brought you this very special guest speaker who is going to share her life story with all of you, which is a very inspiring and very brave and bold story of a woman who had to take some tough decisions in life, and then she had to move on with a little daughter and pave a path for herself. So for today, we have a very special guest who will tell us how she chose to make her own path, how she chose to take decisions independently, and how she, you know, moved forward in life after something which was not very good happened with her. So she will share with all of you her story of strength and courage, how she found the strength to move forward in life, and she independently runs 2 restaurants by herself, and she brought up her own daughter independently, and being a single parent, what she faced, how she came across all the troubles. Let's hear quickly from Miss Ritu Mukhija, who has come with us today, spared time to come and share her inspiring story with all the ladies here who will be inspired, who will know how it is to be a strong woman, how it is to. Hello, Miss Ritu. Uh, I'm unable to hear you. How are you, Miss Ritu?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I hope
So,
you can hear me now.
yes, I can hear you now.
Okay.
So, how have you been, Miss Ritu?
Good, very good. Thank you.
It is so wonderful to have you here. And I was just telling my audience that she is an entrepreneur. She runs 2 restaurants independently. And she started very early in her life, how she made her own way through all the difficulties. So let's hear from her that how she started all of it, what caused all of this, how she found the strength to do all of this. So starting with that, Ms. Ritu, why don't you tell us that what happened exactly and why did you decide to move on?
So basically, what I feel, of course, everybody can't get everything in life, and I was unlucky. I didn't get true love, and my marriage was not successful. And I'm thankful to God that my family really supported me, and they made me strong. So of course, because of them, I could take a step to move on. But when I went through all this, I realized of course support चाहिए, but ऐसा भी नहीं कि अगर नहीं support है तो आप shit बर्दाश्त करो किसी की भी. So you should not tolerate any shit of anyone. And you see, God gives us one life. You can't keep crying for it.
That's
You
a very
have to
good
make it
spirit,
happy.
yes.
So yeah, so then when I was pregnant, I left my husband, and since then it's been 20 years. I'm staying with my parents and my brother. So whole family was very supportive, and they were very positive. You can do everything very strongly. So of course, because of them, I became strong. And later, of course, my friends and everyone supported me a lot. So
Okay. So, Miss
I
Ritu, this
just
is
want to tell everyone that we all are strong. God has given strength to everyone. We should just take it out.
yes.
Nobody is किसी के साथ ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई कुछ कर नहीं सकता है. अगर मैंने करा है तो आप भी कर सकते हो.
Oh, yes. That's a very nice spirit. And yes, see, something that was not exactly, nobody thinks like this, that this is going to happen with them in life. Nobody is
Yeah.
prepared for such things. But then gradually you find strength for it. And please tell us how you found strength after your separation, after your divorce, with a little daughter in your arms. How did you find strength? आपके मन में क्या क्या चीजें आई? How was it that you decided that you wanted to raise up this daughter? And did thoughts of second marriage occur to you? And did you feel like finding another partner? And why did you not choose that?
Of course, see, I'm a human being, and of course, I wanted to settle again. So I was there in all possible sites, shadi.com and everything. But whoever I met, they wanted without kid. And I was like, what's her fault? Why should I leave her and get married? I think that's not either don't, give a birth to a child or give full. So I was very clear that I want to give full life to my daughter. If somebody accepts me with her, I'm good with it. Otherwise, I'm happy alone also with her. Because for me, my father has always told me in a girl's life, there are three important relations. That is being a daughter, being a wife, and being a mother. So of course, I had everything. कोई ना कोई relation unsuccessful होता है. So being a wife, it was unsuccessful. I don't know. अब किसकी fault क्या थी? I tried my best. So at least I'm a mother. I can give all my love to my daughter. So for me, love is very important in life, whether it's with your parents, with your husband, or with your kids. So I'm getting love from my parents and with my kid. So that's okay.
That's
One love nahi mila
wonderful.
to
That's
that
wonderful
is
that you decided to keep your daughter close to you, and you decided that all your love should be for her, and you decided to be a strong mother, and knowing that you will have to bring her up independently and single-handedly. There must have been certain, I'm not certain, but many hurdles that must have come across, and I'm sure you handled them perfectly. How did you embark on this journey of a single parent? Did
so
you come across some hurdles?
hurdles, yeah, definitely there were lots of hurdles. And अभी भी Indian society में है कि single lady, lot of people come and talk rubbish, and so you have to draw a line and you can't get upset, seeing them or whatever they are talking. So you have to be strong enough कि कोई भी कुछ बोल रहा है, it should not matter to me. Plus of course I understand कोई भी स्टेप लेने से पहले फाइनेंशियल आपको स्ट्रांग होना बहुत जरूरी होता है. बट आई फील जैसे मेरे को बहुत टाइम तक ऐसा ही लगा कि नहीं, आई एम नॉट फाइनेंशियली स्ट्रांग, आई एम डिपेंडेंट ऑन माय हस्बैंड, आई विल बी एबल टू टेक दिस स्टेप और नॉट. आई वाज लकी दैट माय पेरेंट्स सपोर्टेड मी. बट आई फील देयर आर लॉट ऑफ वुमेन जिनको पेरेंट्स भी नहीं सपोर्ट करते हैं एंड हस्बैंड भी
Yes,
नहीं करता है. एंड दे थिंक कि फाइनेंशियली फिर क्या होएगा. ऑफ कोर्स फाइनेंशियली बहुत मैटर करता है. बट आई फील कोई भी कम नहीं है. एक बार स्टेप लेने की जरूरत है. देन यू कैन डू एनीथिंग. देयर इज नो लुकिंग बैक.
exactly. Financial independence is very important for all the women around here. Please understand that it is very important that you are financially independent, regardless of whether you have a wonderful marriage or you have a failed marriage, because then that gives you the strength to be, yourself. Otherwise, you might have to put up with every kind of behavior. So, you because you have no other option. What will you
Yeah,
do? So it is very important
right.
that you are financially independent, and a lot of women are suffering in miserable marriages only because they have no financial dependence, and because they just can't think of another way. They just don't know where to go. They think
Yeah,
of their children, they cannot keep them, they cannot provide them the same lifestyle, the same life. So because of that, they are slogging in those marriages because they have no other option. So,
yeah.
Ms. Ritu, please tell us how you became this successful entrepreneur. How did you think of, first restaurant, then second restaurant? Now you're trying to expand more. So, how did all of this come up?
So basically by profession I'm a fashion designer. So in my place in Bhilwara, there was no scope for fashion designing. Nobody would have paid so much. So somehow I got an opportunity to open a restaurant in a mall, which is ours only. And it was like a, challenge for me कि you have to do this. And I took it as a challenge, of course. And slowly. It's been 8 years now. I'm in this line. So I opened my first restaurant, and then when I used to see how people used to love sitting together with family and friends, so then I realized there should be some place for family where you can drink, and girls should be comfortable. So that was my dream project. So I opened another resto bar, which was a rooftop, where I feel so nice when girls tell me कि आप जो trend लेकर आए हो, we feel so safe here. We can drink, हम लोगों को सोचना नहीं पड़ता है. We can get our family, we can get, of course, with time things are changing now, but 4 years back it was not same in Bhilwara. So yeah, it is nice, and you feel nice कि at least you have changed the trend. And yeah, trying my best. Every day is learning for me, every day is challenging. So learning is never ending, I feel. And challenges तो आते ही रहते हैं, so you have to face it.
Absolutely. So this is a very nice idea that you wanted, because you are an empowered woman. You wanted to give this power to all the women that they must come to restaurants and do as they please, because
Yeah.
drinking for women is still a taboo. So you made it very liberal and flexible for all of them.
Yeah.
So, Ms. Ritu, why don't you tell us what were certain hurdles that you came across? What were the tough decisions that you had to take in life? And how did you get over them?
Few tough things, of course, with family support, I could take it. But yeah, there were, like, with my daughter when she was growing up, it was very difficult to handle her. There were so many questions ki mama, where is my father? Because she's never seen her father. And she used to say ki सबके father हैं, and by chance around us everybody had, nobody was single. So for me that was a very difficult thing to make her understand nahi, it's normal. So then I sent her to boarding school, because I realized she has to understand this is not what only her mother is going through. A lot of ladies are going through this, and a lot
Yes.
of ladies are upbringing a single child. So this is normal. So when she went to boarding school, she realized, yeah, she used to tell me when she was in fourth grade, she used to tell me, mama, मेरे जैसे बहुत हैं बच्चे वहां पे. तो आई आस्क्ड हर, मेरे जैसे मतलब बेटा? सो शी सेड, मतलब मम्मा, किसी कोई अपने पापा के पास है, कोई अपनी मम्मा के पास है. सो आई सेड ओके, डिवोर्स्ड? तो बोलते हैं या मम्मा. So of course these few things were very difficult for me to make her understand, because she was too small. Now touch wood, she's grown up, she understands me, she's 20 years old. So now of course things are totally different. But yeah, in starting business wise also it was very difficult, because single lady, running a bar, and I'm the only owner in Bhilwara who has a resto bar, a lady owner. So of course it was, challenges were there, and of course there are nice people also and bad people also. So with their negative and positive, you become strong. So I
Yes.
think कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं है which we ladies can't do it. I feel कि सबके पास कोई ना कोई strength होती है. So that we need to understand that कि yeah, इस field में मैं बहुत अच्छी हूँ, I can do it. So nothing is impossible, and there's vast things in life, so you can do a lot of things, not only business. You are so creative, so you can do that also. आप कुछ भी अपना कोई भी टैलेंट अगर करोगे, तो उसमें आपकी अर्निंग तो जरूर होएगी. बाकी
Yes.
कंपटीशन तो हर लाइन में है, एंड पेशेंस रखनी चाहिए, एंड यू हैव टू ट्रस्ट योरसेल्फ. दैट इज व्हाट आई फील.
Absolutely. So, Mr. Tu, you manage a big staff, you run restaurants. So, there must be days when you must be feeling very tired. You feel like giving up sometimes. There are times when you think things are not going well. On those days, what do you tell yourself? What do you tell yourself? Whom do you look up to?
Yeah, of course. There are days because business है up and down होता है, and there are days I'm so tired. I feel दोनों जगह मैं कैसे manage कर पा रही हूँ. But then I, keep telling myself, no, I can do it. I have to be strong. When everybody is doing, why can't I do it? And I have to prove myself. So for me, one dream was there, not because of my parents, I should be known. I should have my own identity. That is what was important for me because parents, husband ke through jaane jana is not what we are in this society. We
Exactly.
should have our own identity.
Yes. So,
So
a
yeah,
lot of ladies, this is for all my audience, all the ladies out here. It's good to love your husband, have a very good family and everything, but please make your own identity. It is very important. आप अपने husband के नाम से जानी चाहती हैं, आप that's all fine, but you must have your own identity. It is very important because as women, we were born in a certain family, carry their surnames, we are recognized by that. Then you marry into another family, then you're recognized by that surname and that family. So the times are changing. Please assert your power, find confidence in yourself, make your own identities other than your families. You should be known for whom you are, not for the family you belong to, but for
yeah,
who you are. So this is
yeah,
what
that
she
is
has
what,
done for herself. So there are days when you must be feeling, that
yeah, of course.
I wish I had a partner and all of that. So
Of course. In fact, so many times I feel ki yaar, why me? I'm only working hard. Rest of my friends, they are enjoying their life with their husbands. But then, of course, I keep telling myself everything cannot be good for everyone. कोई ना कोई negative कुछ ना कुछ होता है. So, yeah, I feel that is what, um that's why we think of God and we pray for them. गॉड बोलेगा कि हम सब कुछ दे देंगे तो हम मेरे को याद ही कौन करेगा.
yes, true.
सो आई फील कि यस कुछ ना कुछ मिसिंग सबकी लाइफ में होता है. यू कैन गेट एवरीथिंग एंड नीचे देखकर करना चाहिए कि या देर आर सो मेनी पीपल हु doesn't have financial support, who doesn't have love from their kids or family. तो फिर वो आपको लगता है कि नो आई एम बेटर ऑफ. कभी भी जेलस तो किसी से भी नहीं होना चाहिए. आई हैव सीन सो मेनी पीपल गेटिंग जेलस. आई थिंक जेलस कभी नहीं होना चाहिए. आपकी किस्मत में जो लिखा है कोई बदल नहीं सकता है. एंड
That's so inspirational. That's so nice that despite that you did not have everything in life, you are never jealous and you always feel that whatever you had is enough for you. So
या आई फील गॉड ने कुछ ना कुछ अच्छा सबके लिए लिखा है. कोई ना कोई प्रॉब्लम तो सबकी लाइफ में आती है. कोई है किसी के हेल्थ इशू आती है, किसी के फाइनेंशियल इशू आते हैं. तो आई थिंक लाइफ में लव होएगा ना आपके अराउंड एंड फिर आप यू कैन टेक एनीथिंग एनी चैलेंजेस. आई थिंक नोबडी कैन स्टॉप यू बिकॉज फॉर मी या आई रियली बिलीव इन लव क्योंकि लव मेक्स यू स्ट्रॉन्ग. Love makes you weak also. I don't say that. But yeah, your loved ones are there around. They make you very strong.
that's so, I mean, that's so nice to hear from you that you haven't lost faith in love and
No, no.
uh, you still seek love. And of course, I'm sure you have a very loving family, loving friends, and all those who are around you love you as much as you do to them. So this is so inspiring that despite whatever you were put through, you do not have this, pessimistic approach towards life. You are thankful to God. You are full
Yeah.
of gratitude. You are still preaching love. That you haven't lost faith in love, and that is so
No,
nice.
I'm
Because
so lucky that I have love from my family, my friends, and my daughter. So I think that's enough for me. I'm very happy. I have no complaints from God and I have no regrets also.
that's wonderful. So how did your daughter cope with all of this? I mean, as a mother, you must have faced some, problems, and then how did she get to understand this complex situation, and how does she understand it now? Does she take it normally? Has she grown up to that? I mean, how do you think
Yeah,
she
yeah.
behaves?
See, of course, starting it was very difficult for her. Seeing around all the friends have doting fathers, and definitely she used to feel. But then I used to tell her, Nana is there, Mama is there, and of course they love her like anything. They love that. They love her more than me. So of course, then she realized, and I didn't wanted to do negative to her. Marriage is not good, or you know uh, I had a very bad marriage life. I never wanted to make her negative. Of course, I said, Peter, love is important in life, and your father and I never had love between us. Like, he never loved me. That's what I told her. I loved him. So उसने नहीं प्यार करा. That's why we didn't stay together. So ऐसा नहीं है कि he was bad. And sometimes I feel कोई भी bad नहीं होता है. It is just सिचुएशनल, और वो सब होता है कि आपको बंदा खराब हो जाता है. और ठीक है, कभी आप लोगों की नहीं जमी एक दूसरे के साथ, तो इट्स बेटर टू लीव इट.
Yes.
डर्टी करना नहीं चाहिए कोई भी रिलेशनशिप, बिकॉज उससे बच्चे को भी असर पड़ता है. और अगर सपोज बच्चा नहीं हो आपके, तो अननेसेसरली यू आर डिस्टर्ब, योर हेल्थ गेट सफर्ड. सो आई फील कोई भी रिलेशन को, ऑफ कोर्स यू शुड गिव टाइम, कि कोई भी रिलेशन को वर्क होने में टाइम चाहिए होता है. बट अगर नहीं हो रहा है, तो उस रिलेशनशिप को छोड़ना इज बेटर देन कंटिन्यूइंग इट.
I am completely amazed at how positive you are, that your relationship did not work out, but still you haven't preached that to your daughter. You are giving her the right education, that, partner, companionship and partnership is
Yeah.
something like,
It is important in life. See, of course, till now, I don't mind if I get a partner, I don't mind getting settled. And that way, my daughter is also ready because she also understands now. So I feel companion is very important in life, but a right companion. Just for the heck of companionship, you should not carry on.
absolutely.
So, yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
definitely. That is something that we must teach all the daughters, that you should not have a partner only for the sake of having a partner,
yeah.
but you should look for companionship, for compatibility in a relationship. And if you're not having that, if you do not have respect in that, if you do not have love in that, it's okay to move on. It's okay to find your own niche. And because there are so many things you can do, possibilities are endless, like you did for yourself. So initially you must have faced this, because our society still considers divorces as taboos. So do you think that when you got separated and you came back to your parents' house, were there certain things that that made you feel that, and did you have two minds, that मैंने सही किया या गलत किया? uh,
See, luckily, my family was very supportive. So they used to always say, ki, it's fine, divorce hona is fine. You don't have to think. Of course, few times, my mother used to say, nahi, just say ki main PR आई हुई हूँ. Don't tell them कि divorce हो गया है. So, of course, my mother used to feel bad कि कोई बोल रहा है, अरे अभी आपके घर कैसे है, यहाँ कैसे आई हुई है, अच्छा अभी ससुराल नहीं जाएगी टाइप. So, but then later I told my mom, I said, why are we lying? And to whom? I said, मुझे, I'm only bothered about my people. I'm least bothered about others. लोग क्या बात कर रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं, I care a damn. Till the time my family understands. So then of course she also realized कि मैं अपने घर हूँ यार, किसी के घर थोड़ी ना हूँ, और किसी को क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है. मैं वहां नहीं खुश थी, मैं छोड़कर आ गई. बस that was important for me, and my family is supportive. So then of course धीरे slowly people also started understanding कि when her family is supporting, they can't say anything. जब आपकी फैमिली नहीं सपोर्ट करते ना, तो आप लोगों की परवाह करते हो कि क्या बोल रहा है. I don't care about others. because my family knows me very well. So
This is
of
very
course
important.
तब
Yes.
बहुत टैबू था डिवोर्स का, because it was not common. Now it is very common. So तब छुपाते थे लोग बहुत, और या फिर निभाते रहते थे कि नहीं, क्या लोग बोलेंगे, सोसाइटी क्या बोलेगी. आई थिंक वी शुड नॉट केयर अबाउट सोसाइटी. हमें क्या खुशी दे रहा है, हमें क्या खुश कर रहा है, दैट इज व्हाट इज इम्पोर्टेंट.
Absolutely. So this is absolutely important that please, ladies, make note of it, that whatever matters is actually your family and your own self. Because if you are not happy, I mean, everything else is futile. So please make note that only your family should be okay with it, and you should be okay with it. And if you have the support of your family, that's all you need. I mean, and even if they do not support you, you must support your own self. It is very
Yeah.
important that you decide at that point of time that I am enough, because I
True.
am enough is this new logo that all of us must be chanting, because you are really enough in yourself, and you can do anything above and beyond. There is no limit. If you decide to do something, you can do anything. Like Ms. Ritu started her journey with a little kid, and it must have been so difficult for her, a separation. I think, Ms. Ritu, you must have gone through a lot of, mental issues also. Like, it's not so easy
Yeah,
to
definitely. I
make
went
this
through a lot
very
of
big switch.
depression.
Yes,
Lot of depression I went through, because see, finally when my daughter went to boarding, so I was alone. Then you, of course, you miss a companion. For parties also, whenever I used to go, I used to feel, oh, I'm alone, everyone is with their partner. So of course, a lot of times I used to feel, but then I used to keep saying, that's okay, that's okay. uh, I can do it, I can do it. And आई यूज्ड टू कीप पुशिंग माई सेल्फ, नो ये ठीक है, हर चीज नहीं मिल सकती लाइफ में, एंड आई हैव टू स्टे हैप्पी फॉर मी, फॉर माई डॉटर एंड माई पेरेंट्स, because seeing me, they used to get upset. So for me, my family's happiness was very important, and seeing me crying, they used to get upset. So because of that also, I became strong. कि no, I have to make, उनकी क्या गलती है, अब वो जो लिखा था हो गया, that's okay. So that is what I feel, कि अपने आप को पुश करते रहना चाहिए. ऑफ कोर्स हमेशा बहुत डिप्रेशन भी आता है, यू फील लो आल्सो, बट अपने आप को पुश करते रहना चाहिए कि नहीं, आई कैन डू इट, दैट्स ओके. अगर ये नहीं है मेरी लाइफ में, बाकी चीजें तो है, कोई बात नहीं, हर चीज नहीं हो सकती लाइफ में. सो आई फील अपने आप को पुश करना, और अपने आप को ये सोचना कि मैं किसी से कम नहीं हूँ, एंड आई कैन डू इट. दैट इज व्हाट आई फील एवरीवन शुड कीप सेइंग टू देमसेल्फ, कि नहीं, मैं कोई कम नहीं हूँ. एंड ऑफ कोर्स जैसे सिंगल लेडी होने की वजह से देयर वर वेरी negative points, like, I mean, people used to approach, they used to feel ki, oh, she's easily available. So of course you have to be strong, ki no, if I'm single, I'm not easily available. So of course you have to give it off to the guys, because nobody is less these days.
absolutely. That is so bold of you to face all of this. And yes, the last issue that you mentioned, I'm sure there must have been a lot of this situations
Yeah.
where you must have thought that yes, I can understand in this male-dominated society, a woman living alone, striving is something that's very courageous. And I
Yeah.
salute to you for all the strength that you have shown, and you brought up a daughter very successfully. She is a wonderful girl, I know. And thank you so much for
Thank you
sharing
so
your
much, Mehak.
life story with me and with all the audience, and being candid with us. And I can't thank you enough, because you have inspired so many women today. And I'm sure they will take lessons from your life. They will surely take notes. And in case they are struggling, they will find strength to take their own decisions. And thank you so much for being here today,
Thank you
sparing
so
us.
much, Mehak. It was my pleasure. Thank you.
Skill Ninja is really glad to women like you who have come, shared their story with them, and all the women are very thankful for whatever you shared with them. And thank you again.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye bye, audience. See you next week.
Yeah. Bye.